What's up guys, it's Caitlin and welcome back to my channel. Today I figured I would show you my CD collection. I only recently started collecting CDs. Whenever I started driving, I really valued CDs because you play them in the car. My collection isn't too big, but I figured I would show you guys anyways. And some of these are really old, like you'll see I have like the High School Musical CDs. So this can range from really anything. I have a couple like movie DVD things and I have one cassette tape that I figured I would put in this. So thanks for watching and I'll just get right into it. First off, I have Never Happy Ever After by As It Is. This is their debut album and I actually got it signed by them at Warped Tour 2015. This is So Wrong It's Right by All Time Low. It actually comes in this super cool little sleeve. And then it comes right off and the rest of the album artwork is sort of like cut and pasted on, and I really like that about this. This is Dirty Work by All Time Low, which has some of their best songs, but also some of their worst ones. But the best ones are enough for me to come back to it. And this is just the regular version, not the deluxe one. And the last All Time Low record I have on CD is Future Hearts. I really only bought this because I really like the aesthetic of this album. The blue and white looks really nice, and I love the packaging of this versus the other packaging of their other albums. And I really only bought it because it came with these exclusive photos, and you had 5 random Polaroids included with every CD you bought, so I thought that was pretty cool to have. And this is Big Time Rush's BTR album because I will always love this band to death. Next up is Blink-182, Enema of the State. This isn't actually my favorite Blink album. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket is my favorite album, but I sadly don't have that on CD yet. This is That's the Spirit by Bring Me the Horizon, but I got this from the vinyl that I bought, so it doesn't have the CD case, it's just in an envelope. And of course, From Under the Cork Tree by Fall Out Boy, because this is an album everyone should own and listen to and love. And here are those High School Musical soundtracks that I told you about. Yes, I still do listen to these. This is Another Hopeless Summer. I got it Warped Tour 2015. It's just a Hopeless Record compilation album with a song from each of the artists on the label. And this is Run Wild by the band called Lydia. Saw them open up for Paris, fell in love with them, bought the CD and had them sign it. Super great band, definitely check them out. And of course, My Chemical Romance, The Black Parade. Because did you really go through your emo phase if you don't know every word to this album? And of course, if you know me, you know I have to own One Direction. This is their first album, Up All Night. Really bad, but also just really good. Next is Ocean Eyes by Owl City, because I only listened to this album within the 5th and 6th grade, and it just reminds me of simpler times. And this is the EP from Panama Wedding called Into Focus. Got this when I saw them, had some of them sign it. Super good band, definitely check them out. And of course the iconic A Fever You Can't Sweat Out by Panic! At the Disco. Have to have it. Misadventures by Pierce the Veil, their newest release. What can I say? One of my favorite albums of this year. This is White Noise Deluxe by Paris. Had it signed by the band. Cool little trifold thing. It has the DVD of all 11 of their music videos and the CD of all their songs. Next up is The Home Inside My Head by Real Friends, signed by 2 of the members. Not my favorite album by them. I like about half the songs, but I do listen to it sometimes. And I'm actually in love with the whole aesthetic and album artwork of this. Next up I have Backbone by Rome. Such a cute, adorable band. I got it signed by them at Warped Tour. I really like this album, and I love the band. Definitely go give them a listen if you haven't already. And this is the Rise Records sampler, just a song from every band on the Rise Records that I got from buying something from them. Next up is my favorite Set It Off release, Duality. I don't know, I just find myself listening to this more than any of their other releases. This is Feel by Sleeping with Sirens, arguably one of my prized possessions because it has a sleeve, but I also got it signed by all 5 of the members. This is my favorite Sleeping with Sirens record, and it means a lot to have it signed, and I love listening to this. And of course, you guys know me, State Champs The Finer Things, my favorite album of all time, has another sleeve on it, and of course, I have it signed by the band when I met them on Warped this year. I listened to this album so many times, it's probably unhealthy. And of course, I also have State Champs Around the World and Back. This one also has the sleeve on it. Another great release by them. Definitely go check it out if you haven't already, because, you know, State Champs, my favorite band. And Red by Taylor Swift. This is my favorite album by her and the only one I have on CD, because it's the only one I'll ever need. Vessel by 21 Pilots, another one of my favorite bands and another one of my favorite albums of all time. I love listening to this when I'm driving at night. And here's just the Warped Tour compilation CD from 2015. Has Vic on it. A song from like all the bands that were on Warped, you know, pretty standard. These are what the CDs look like. Has some cool crowd shots. And of course, this is the Warped Tour 2016 compilation album with Lynn on the front because she was actually at my Warped Tour date in Connecticut. Fun stuff. This is what the CDs look like. Cool crowd shots. Shout out to the concert photographers that took those. Next up is Waterparks Cluster, signed by the lead singer Austin. My favorite Waterparks release, Crave, is such a good song. I got this when I saw them in November, and I actually got Sharpie smudge on the back, which makes me sort of sad, but you know, it's okay. And of course, Double Dare by Waterparks, their debut album, also signed by Austin. Got this at the same show. I love this album a lot. Definitely go check it out because it's really, really good. And of course I have the Wicked soundtrack because it's my favorite musical, so why not? Here we have 5 Seconds of Summer, She Looks So Perfect EP, the US edition. My favorite song on this, Disconnected, pretty much the only reason I bought it. And this is 5 Seconds of Summer self-titled album. I still jammed so hard to these songs, even if I don't like really support 5 Sauce anymore. Like, some of these songs are just so nostalgic for me, I can't not listen to them. And of course their live album, Live Sauce. Again, pretty much only got this because Disconnected was on it. And mine's actually broken because I'm stupid and I broke it. But yeah, I still listen to this sometimes. And of course, I Like It When You Sleep, for You're So Beautiful Yet So Unaware of It, the 1975 second full-length album. I love this thing to death. Everything about it is perfect, and I will never stop listening to it because I will never get tired of it because it is flawless. And here I have One Direction's Up All Night, the live tour. This is the movie DVD, and I didn't get to go to this tour, which is why I bought it on the DVD. And not gonna lie, I still do watch this every now and then. And I also have One Direction's The Where We Are tour live DVD. I like this one a lot because they play all of my favorite songs, and it's fun, it's nostalgic. I went to this tour, so it makes me feel happy. 5 Seconds of Summer, How Do We End Up Here, not even opened because I saw it online once. Oops. And the only cassette tape I have as of now, Blurry Face by 21 Pilots. I really only bought this because it's so beautiful. I've played through it once because I do have a cassette tape player. But look at how gorgeous it is. I love the look of the red cassette because it's transparent, you can see the tape through it, and the packaging is pretty freaking awesome too. So that was it, that was my CD collection. It may be a lot for some people, it may not be a lot for others. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, hi, my name is Caitlin, and I like to talk about music. If you liked the video you saw today, make sure to subscribe because that would mean a lot to me, and it would make you notified when I post videos. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!